Yeah,
I'm just going to stay for one question.
Coach, how's practice preparation coming up with Idaho?
It was good. Our guys have been very workmanlike really all season. And sometimes you worry, have a big emotional win, against Boise. We came back, practice against Hawaii was great. Make that long trip. Sometimes guys can be lethargic, and we haven't had that at all. I think our guys are anxious. We know we got a lot of work to do to improve from last week, and they're going about doing it.
I was talking to some Idaho guys, and they were saying they were trying to searching for their identity, but they think they found it that last game there. They're trying to mimic Oregon's style and that up-tempo. Is that what you've kind of seen from them?
Yeah, they were definitely different last week, and they had a lot of success. And I think they might have settled in on a quarterback they've been playing too. I was really impressed with their freshman quarterback. Did a great job running their offense. And when they can get the quarterback run game and go up tempo, the play-action pass game opens up. And so obviously they had success last week, and we plan on seeing a bunch of what they showed last week. You got to prepare for everything. They do some things formation-wise, a lot of imbalanced sets. We got to make sure we're sound in all of our adjustments.
The defense faces an up-tempo offense all the time. Boise was up-tempo. Hawaii was even doing that too. What do you think about that?
Well, I think it's
a weekly thing now.
Yeah, I think it's a trend in college football. I know when I was coordinating, the teams that were up-tempo, they were difficult to prepare for, because not only did you have to know your assignment, you had the element of conditioning, and as Coach Lombardi always said, fatigue makes cowards of us all. And so if you're tired, it's hard to be tough and know your assignments and be sound. And as soon as you slip up, they've got a couple really quick receivers that have made explosive plays for them. And so yeah, I can see them say that they're mimicking that style. Right now they're doing a pretty good job of mimicking them.
And from the defense standpoint, how difficult is that to get in the right personnel, subbing in when you see them,
Well,
line up?
when they substitute, you can hit the substitute, and our officials have done a nice job with that. That part's not so tough. It's when they leave the same personnel grouping and go kind of like what our offense does. It's a matter of, again, knowing what we've got to do, knowing our assignments, being able to communicate it in a hurry, and our verbiage in our defense is cut way down, which because of what we did in the Big 12. So I think our guys will handle it. They're used to it, and that's the good news. We just know it's a different challenge than a team that huddles up every time.
When there are trips to Hawaii in the past, there's usually been either a home game that follows or a bye week maybe. You guys are going back on the road. How you guys adjust to that? And that's a challenge in itself, huh?
It is, but it's one of those things we didn't have control over. So you know what, guys? No one's going to feel sorry. There's not going to be an asterisk if you lose because you're on the road. You got to find a way to go win. And to me, it's one of those things you wear as a badge of honor. You got to go on the road, face a hostile crowd, and come home with a victory. To me, there's fun in that. I love playing at Bulldog Stadium, but it's fun to hear a crowd go silent, and hopefully we'll get a chance to do that.
Blowing out a team, I know that you don't plan on doing that, or that even though you would like to. How much would that mean, though, if this team was able to, finish it off, with a big margin victory?
We don't look at the margin of victory so much. We need to play 60 minutes of football, and we haven't done that. And that's an issue for us right now is playing, a consistent 60 minutes of football in all three phases. Our goal every week is to improve. We got a long way to improve from a week ago, particularly in taking care of the football, particularly in not giving up explosive plays. So if we can do those kind of things and play consistent for 60 minutes, the results will take care of themselves. So we don't look at the end result. We look at the process of playing better for 60 minutes, and I think we'll be happy with the results.
And then to be able to use Isaiah again this week for this
Very
game.
happy about that. Isaiah's relieved. We spoke with the Mountain West people, and they agreed with us that it was unfortunate that it was miscalled and should have been overturned on replay, but they're going to use it to learn from, and hopefully nobody will have to go through it again.
Coach, I know that the Colorado game reschedule is still in the works, but
no, it's not. They've already rescheduled.
Oh no, for you guys, I mean, but are there any positives to take away from having to play one last game? I know you guys still have your 2 bye weeks coming up.
Yeah. I guess the only positive is we kind of got a de facto bye week before Boise. Not playing a game, you always get banged up, so I think that helped us going into the Boise game. And right now, they're the normal bye weeks that we already had. So as opposed to going through the grind of maybe 4 weeks in a row or 5 weeks in a row, you do have that break. So we caught a little bit of a break there, but it looks like we're not going to be able to reschedule.